welcome back. I just chopped up the jalapeno for us. We've added, this is our ground meat mixture. We've added the rice to it. We have Coach has got the sausage ready to go. I'm gonna add the rest of the jalapeno to it. And again, that's up to you. How spicy you want it will determine how much of that you put in. Coach is gonna go from there and show the rest of the ingredients.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of our local businesses that we're supporting, I went to Wise and got the diced onions because, like I said, I don't like chopping onions. It's a pain. So I'm just gonna take a handful and maybe 2 handfuls. I kind of like onion.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw some of that in there. Put some Parmesan cheese, and then.
So one of the reasons we had to go with 2 meats today is because we're going to go with 2 cheeses. We're going to go with cheddar cheese and we're going to go with Parmesan.
We've got our...
Any history that you'd like to talk about in that regard?
Yeah,
Coach?
I think we hit it the last time that we were here. I don't know if it might not have been cheddar though.
No, it was the Parmesan.
It was not.
And mozzarella.
I believe this cheddar was from the great state of Wisconsin, where the home of the Badgers, which hopefully be starting their season on time this year, along with us.
Yeah.
Let's get this. All right.
Okay, I'm going to chop up a little. In the meantime, while he was doing that, I've just chopped up a little bit of parsley. Try to make it fine. And again, this really doesn't do much other than just adds a little bit of flavor, a little bit of coloring to it. So we're going to just add the parsley to it, and then we're just going to mix.
Yeah, like we said, we're doing a little differently. Some layer the ingredients inside the peppers. We're just gonna mix all this together and then just start throwing it in each individual pepper here, and then smother our sauce that we are about to start making on top of it.
Yep.
So we'll come back to you. I'm gonna start mixing this.
Well, you want to show how we're gonna? Oh yeah, you're gonna mix it, and then let's stuff 1 pepper. What do you need? Okay, you want that's a wooden one? Yeah.
There we go. All right. Just start mixing everything together.
Don't be afraid to use your hands if you need to on these things. Because you're washing your hands constantly, so they're clean.
Yeah.
Man, a little bit
I mean,
of milk to
that's
gravy.
usually more my style. I should kind of surprise myself there. I went with the utensils instead of the hands. But either way, either way is effective here. Just kind of get everything until it all kind of gels together there in the bowl.
That looks delicious.
Just there we are.
And we're gonna go with a packet of gravy. If my wife was making this, she would have cringed and said I'm making homemade gravy, but I'm not much of a gravy maker, so we're just gonna go with a packet. It's just a little bit of water, a little bit of milk to make it a little bit thicker. We're gonna just stir it up.
Well, listen, your wife has always been a go above and beyond kind of lady.
Absolutely.
I mean,
henceforth the person that is filming all of our productions and then sharing it with her kids.
That's right. I
for
mean,
class.
we're getting the FaceTime on this. We're getting all the credit, but
She's doing all the behind the scenes
she's doing
work.
the work.
Yep.
All we have to do is stand here and look pretty, and
Which isn't hard.
we're at least accomplishing half of that.
Yep. Standing here.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That looks delicious.
Good thing you got 3 dogs here because we got a little bit on the floor.
I'm just stirring this gravy up.
All right, so
As
that's pretty
my
well mixed
class
up.
knows, with a metal fork and a Teflon
Yeah,
pan.
that's actually the worst thing I could have been doing at this point. So I'm going to take the instrument that I use with the peppers and just use that to stir since that's plastic. So let me take the peppers over to you, Coach. That way you can start stuffing them. We'll show how to stuff one of them.
Actually, let me join you over
Yeah,
there.
all right.
There's a little bit
lot
more
more room
room
over here. let's stuff one of those, and then we'll show the gravy mixture with the sausage, which is a Gunsy sausage on it. And then we go to in the oven, which we preheat to 375, by the way. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, good call there, Coach. So there we go. I'm gonna fill these peppers out. For now, I'm gonna stuff it that much, just based on the amount of peppers we've got. When we've got hopefully more left over, we'll pack these even tighter. But we don't want to leave any of these peppers out here. So there's gonna be one of our peppers for the concoction, and we'll come back to you when we get all these filled and we get our gravy made. All right.
Okay, welcome back.
So here we've got all of our peppers stuffed with we got rice, beef, onion, parsley, jalapeno, some cheese, and as you've learned in previous episodes,
We love cheese.
we love cheese. A little bit of cheese isn't going to cut it for us, so we're going to just take some of this cheese here, and we're just going to start sprinkling it on over the top. Once we get through with this, we're then going to cover that cheese with some gravy.
And sausage from Gunsy's Sausages.
Who I found out are Tuesday and Wednesdays at that truck plaza.
At Milton
Each time.
Transportation on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
So across from
Please
the
go
old
and
Stangler
support.
Motors.
All right, so
Okay, there we got our peppers covered in cheese and they're stuffed. So now we're just going to take some of the gravy, pour it right over all of it, just to add a little bit more flavor to it. We're going to cover that as best we can. Those peppers will probably sweat a little bit, which in turn will help give us a little bit more. Now we're going to take the sausage.
You got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here you go. You got it.
Take the sausage, and all we're going to do with the sausage is just use it and cover it over so that we got 2 meats, 2 cheeses. It's going to be absolutely amazing tasting. So there we go. We have our oven preheat to 375. Put that bad boy right in the oven. Set the timer for 30 minutes and see you after that for a delicious meal.
All right.
Okay.
Check back with you later.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
There's the timer for the oven. Turn the timer off. Get these bad boys out here. That coach, huh?
Oh, that's a masterpiece right there.
There we are. Stuffed peppers at its finest right there. Look at the sausage and how that cooked up.
That looks fantastic.
So what are you serving these with tonight?
Nothing. We already had a salad and it's got everything in it. It's got rice, it's got vegetables, it's got meat, it's got cheese.
We've got a bunch of the food pyramid right there. Right there in it. We've got our dairy, we've got their carbs, we've got our vegetables, we got the meat. I'm not a big fruit guy anyway, so we can leave the fruit out of there. But yeah, that's the finished product.
And there you go for the season finale.
Coach,
Coaches.
just wanna say, I mean, I've enjoyed this first season. We look forward to getting back to you outdoors and maybe doing some new things out there.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure. I've had a great time, and thanks for including me in on this.
Absolutely.
Way to
Couldn't
start
do
it,
without you.
and it's been a great time. Thanks to all of our followers and all of our supporters, and hope to see you soon outdoors.